They're not sending their best. They're sending people that have lots of problems. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So this is pretty interesting. Republican candidate Mark Robinson rejected the assistance of tech experts who offered him to help him investigate these recent allegations. I'm talking about these allegations that were detailed in the CNN report. I shared some of them last week. I shared more yesterday that came to light. So as you probably all know, Robinson is accused of posting disturbing comments on a porn message board. He allegedly called himself a black Nazi, said he'd like to bring back slavery and own a few himself. He praised Hitler and his Mein Kampf book. And as you would expect on a site like this, he also made a lot of comments about his sexual preferences and desires and activities. He talked about peeping on women in a locker room when he was 14. He claimed he was regularly knocking boots with his wife's sister. He called her his fuck buddy. And Mr. Anti-LGBTQ, he allegedly said he enjoys transgender porn. Robinson, though, vehemently denies all of this. And he vowed he was going to sue CNN. He claims, oh, this is all fake. It was all done with AI. Then he says, oh, I don't know how it was done. But at a campaign event, Robinson told his supporters he's considering, quote, everything up to legal counsel to take CNN to task for what they have done to us. We are going after them. Then Robinson slammed the media for rightfully focusing on the content of his character, right? I mean, he's like, oh, how dare you talk about this stuff? Well, you're running for office. That's why. But then he added, quote, you better understand I am coming after CNN full throttle. So it's kind of strange that he turned down multiple offers to help him investigate the true origin, according to him, quote unquote, true origin of these posts, right? You would think people are offering free assistance to help you get to the bottom of this. According to WRAL, Robinson was contacted by some of his supporters, and these people offered him this assistance. They said, hey, we'll connect you with these technology specialists. They can help you determine how these comments ended up on this message board. Robinson was also, according to this article, offered legal assistance. He rejected all of this. So a source told the local news outlet that Robinson's reaction to these offers, that is what contributed to his staff's mass exodus on Sunday. Because as I mentioned yesterday, 4 of his top aides bailed on him. And now it's being reported that a total of 8 campaign staffers quit that day. As I understand it, he is now down to 2 staff members and 1 bodyguard. That's what's left. Robinson, though, he's using his Pee Wee Herman defense. He's like, I meant to do that. According to Robinson, this was all planned. All of these staff changes were totally planned in advance. Nothing to see here, nothing unusual, because everyone knows, right? You always get rid of your entire team and then scramble to find new staff 6 weeks before an election. It's the way it's always done, totally normal. So Robinson told journalists, with a straight face, by the way, quote, we're right in the process right now of forming a team that we know that can still lead us to victory. We have full confidence in our ability to keep going. And one of his few remaining staff members told a news outlet, quote, that is entirely false. He's talking about the idea that he was offered free assistance. He said, quote, Lieutenant Governor Robinson is in the process of retaining aggressive legal counsel to investigate who did this and how. We will leave no stone unturned, and we will use every legal means to hold CNN and whomever else is involved accountable. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Governor Robinson will continue sharing his vision for North Carolina with folks all over the state. I am not going to hold my breath on that legal counsel, but either way, whether he takes legal action or not, it is so obvious that he is done in this race. The Republican Party has given massive signals that they know it. The Republican Governors Association admitted they're not going to spend any more money on this guy. They are not going to run any more ads in North Carolina on his behalf. Their communications director told the press, quote, "We don't comment on internal strategy or investment decisions, but we can confirm what's public. Our current media buy in North Carolina expires tomorrow, and no further placements have been made. RGA remains committed to electing Republican governors all across the country." Yeah, because, again, totally normal to pull all of your ads for someone 6 weeks before an election. Let me translate this for you. We don't want to piss off the MAGA base and admit that we're no longer supporting this guy, but we know he's a waste of money. And considering that Robinson's fundraising aide is one of the people who quit on Sunday, he is screwed. He is done. And here's the funny thing. I don't know if this is true, but I heard on a podcast from someone with sources within the GOP that the Republican Party knew all about all of Robinson's baggage a long time ago. So they did Oppo research on him. They knew all of this. They knew he was a risk, but apparently because Donald Trump had already endorsed him, they didn't want to rock the boat. And then this insider said it's likely they are the ones who leaked this information, that they're trying to get him kicked out of the race. But now it's too late. Time ran out. So this is the horse that they're stuck riding in this race. So this is what happens. They keep electing, they keep getting stuck with these MAGA Republicans from the 30% crazy side of their base in the primary races. And then, you see it all the time. You see it with, Kerry Lake, and then the other guy from Arizona who was a freak, and then the one in, I think it was Michigan, and Pennsylvania. They keep, coming into the general election with these very unpopular weirdo candidates who just say crazy stuff, do crazy things. They have beliefs that are completely outside the mainstream, just extremist views and policy proposals that do not resonate with the majority of America. And this is what happens. So, oh well, womp womp and thoughts and prayers. I feel horrible, don't you? All right, I will let you all know if I hear more or when I hear more. Like I said, there's going to be more with this guy. So thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.